first and foremost, Miss Jade, what is your real name?
My real name is Tiffany. I'm also known as Tip_to_you on Instagram.
Alright, cool. First question we want to know is, what was the most difficult part about filming and what was the easiest part about filming?
The most difficult part about filming is probably the time schedules. Only because I actually have 2 kids and there are no kids allowed on the set with the exception of Quran. So it kind of puts me in a difficult position because I have a 3-year-old and just tough finding a babysitter. My babysitter's in Decatur. We film in Union City, so.
What was the easiest part about filming?
The easiest part is probably playing the role of Jade because I can kind of bring my characteristic personality into her role and how she's kind of like goofy and laughs and stuff. That's like me.
Okay, cool. Second question we want to know is, who is your favorite cast member to work with?
Who's my favorite cast member to work with? I haven't really worked with that many.
Well, the ones you work with, like, who do you most get the most enjoyment out of when it's come to working with that person?
Probably have to be Raven, because that's who most of my scenes are with. I've only had a couple of scenes with Kurt. So Kurt is actually funny though, because he don't be remembering his lines.
Okay. Alright, cool. In your opinion, who is the best actor on Drop Off? Besides Jade.
Oh, okay. My favorite actor is...
Who is the best?
Who's
actor?
the best? Who's
Yeah.
the best? The best.
When you watch this person act, you like, damn.
I don't know. I personally like Clay.
Okay.
Because Clay is funny to me. Raven, she can get really dramatic though. So Raven, she brings out a lot of her acting skills because she can do crying on the scene and all of that.
Yeah, so between Raven and Clay.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, just between those two, do you feel like those two are the best actors?
Yeah, those are to me, those 2 are the best actors.
Okay, cool. Besides Jade, who is your favorite character when you watching Drop Off? Who is the person you like watching the most?
Well.
Now, it can be from a character before you got on the show and after you got on the show.
I don't know. I think I like watching Clay the most because the first time I ever watched Drop Off before I actually got on there, when he had that cowboy hat on.
Yeah.
I was like, what is he doing? Classic. So yeah, Clay's probably my favorite character.
Okay. All right. So there's 2 questions in one.
Okay.
How did you become a part of the show, and how did you fit in with the rest of the cast member that you was actually interacting with?
I became a part of the show. Raven, who's played by Kianda, she's actually one of my best friends in real life. So she called me and asked me. First thing she said was, will I get in trouble for doing the show? Because she wanted to make sure that my profession did not interfere with the show. So it didn't. So that's how I got involved. And what was the other question?
How did you fit in with the rest of the cast members? Like, was it hard fitting in,
No.
or was it easy?
I don't think it was hard fitting in with the rest of the cast members because I already know Raven. I already know V. And then the newest cast member, Tremaine, I already know him. Getting to know everyone else was kind of... Well, I haven't met everyone else. So I've only met Clay, Mad Max, and Kurt. And they were all cool, so... kind of all just meshed well together. Okay.
Before you accepted the role of Jade, did you do any background on the character?
No, not really. I mean, Kia kind of gave me like a little rundown of what to expect. Okay. So, I mean, I didn't want her to be portrayed as a thought, but she's kind of a thought on a low.
Okay, cool. So, was you comfortable portraying that role?
Yeah, because, I mean... I don't think it's hard playing someone who has a friend who can potentially sleep with the friend's man. I mean, I think that's something that a lot of females experience. And it wasn't that difficult, especially because she don't have a lot of lines anyway, so it really wasn't that difficult.
All right, cool. After playing the role of Jade, was you ever worried that people would judge you as if that's how you are in real life?
No, not really, because I really don't care what people think about me, and anyone that knows me knows that that's not how I rock. I'm kind of, for the most part, a pretty loyal person. When I heard that people were watching the show and how many fans we had in the beginning, that they really didn't like Jade, I was like, dang, why they don't like me? But I had to kind of remember some of the things that she was about and some of the things that she did and how she was portrayed on the show. So she's not really much of a likable person.
Okay, cool. All right, next question. Were you a fan of the show before you became a part of it?
Kid told me about the show. I watched it, and the first episode I watched was the episode in which they showed a clipping where Kurt was pulling a knife out on her.
Mm-hmm.
And that made me actually go back to watch all the other episodes before it got to me being actually on the show.
Right. All right. Next question to the last.
Okay.
What do you think you can improve on as an actor? And is this your first time acting?
Improve on is probably studying my lines, because I do a lot of improvising instead of learning the lines. I also have to remember that Jade is not Tiffany. Jade is a completely different person, and sometimes I kind of switch into a Tiffany mode versus being the character. But when I was younger, I was in a couple of plays. I was in two plays, I think, as a kid. Yeah, something like that.
So you feel like as far as improving, you have to remain that character and not bring your actual self into the...
Because I remember one time I was filming and Pooh, who's the director, said, you are Jade, you are not Tiffany.
Right.
And I had to remember that. You're right.
All right, cool. Last question. In your own words, how would you describe your character, Jade?
In my own words, I think Jade is, for the most part, she's pretty down to earth. She's, she's cool. I think she kind of really wanted to be with Kurt, but she thought that messing with him would actually make their relationship develop, and Kurt really wasn't trying to take it anywhere with her. So her loyalty to Raven, there is no loyalty. She ain't really fooling with Raven. She's really fake towards Raven. She's just there for the laughs and the giggles, which you guys will see a lot of. That she does a lot of laughing at Raven, especially when Raven and Kurt are arguing. And B can kind of pick up on how Jade is, but yeah, she's kind of she messy.
All right. Before we let you go, what are you doing to prepare yourself for season 2, and will you be in season 2?
I'm supposed to be in season 2. I better be in season 2. But as far as preparing myself, I'm just waiting for, reading the script, seeing where I fit in, and kind of, it's because now we're going to a whole different part of the drop-off. It'll be interesting to kind of see how everything played out, how, Jade and Raven actually, what happened to make Jade want to start messing with Kurt and all of that. So I'm preparing. I'm waiting. I kind of probably need to lose a little bit of weight. Cameron has some pounds to you. And it's the winter time, you eat. I don't want to be too big on the camera, so.
All right, cool. So we appreciate you coming by, stopping through, doing this interview. We cannot wait to season 2 to see if Jade made it in there.
Yes, can't wait.
All right, cool.
All right.